Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wes-Del High School, Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court, for tonight's Junior Varsity game between the visiting Comets of Eastern High School and your Wes-Del Warriors. Let's meet the Comets. Their roster includes number 14, Jacob Bertolini, and number 44, Jack Sabo. Starting tonight for the Comets, a 5'8" junior guard, number 2, Avier Sims. A 5'8" sophomore guard, number 11, Gibson Eagle. A 5'9" freshman guard, number 12, Caden Butler. A 5'11" sophomore forward, number 22, Mitch Day. And a 6'4" sophomore center, number 33, Colton Faulkner. The Comets are coached by Greg Black. Warrior fans, here are your Wes-Del Warriors. The roster includes number 10, Ethan Stafford. Number 14, Chris Lopez. Number 20, Colby New. Number 24, Brody Becerra. And number 33, Zach Gillum. Starting tonight for the Warriors, a 5'7" freshman guard, number 3, Noah Purdue. A 5'8" sophomore guard, number 4, Brady Leisure. A 6' sophomore forward, number 25, Brecken Stevenson. A 5'9" freshman guard, number 30, Jordan King. And a 5'11" sophomore forward, number 32, Riker Mock. Head coach of the Warriors is Zach Todd. Your officials tonight, Bill Campbell and Gary Schaefer. Eva will shoot 2. Wes-Del substitution, number 14, Chris Lopez. Eastern foul on number 34, Colton Fortner. Riker Mock will shoot 2. Eastern foul on number 11, Gibson Eagle. Eastern foul on number 2, Xavier Sims. Eastern foul on number 2, Xavier Sims. Brecken Stevenson will shoot 2. Wes-Del foul on number 25, Brecken Stevenson. Caden Butler will shoot 2. Wes-Del substitution number 10, Ethan Stafford. After 1 quarter, the score, Eastern 14, Wes-Del 10. Eastern foul on number 34, Colton Faulkner. Xavier Sims. Wes-Del takes a 30-second. Ethan Stafford, trifecta. Colton Faulkner, he'll shoot the bonus. Wes-Del foul on number 10, Ethan Stafford. Chris Lopez. Eastern calls a full timeout. Gibson Eagle returns for Eastern. Wes-Del foul on number 32, Riker Hawk. Colton Fortner will shoot 2. Caden Butler. Colton Fortner. He'll shoot the bonus. Wes-Del foul on number 10, Ethan Stafford. Your halftime score, Eastern 25, Wes-Del 15. Noah Purdue. Riker Mock. Brackett Stevenson. Brody Becerra, trifecta. Eastern takes a 30-second timeout. foul on number 22, Mitch A. Brecken Stevenson will shoot 2. Xavier Sims. Mock. Caden Butler for 3. Wes-Del foul on number 4, Brady Leisure. Mitch Day. Eastern foul on number 11, Gibson Eagle. After 3 quarters, your score, Eastern 37, Wes-Del 29. Jordan King checks in for Wes-Del. Jordan King! Noah Purdue! Wes-Del takes a full timeout. Colton Faulkner. Eastern foul on number 2, Xavier Sims. Wes-Del foul on number 32, Riker Mock. Colton Faulkner will shoot 2. Jordan King. Wes-Del foul on number 25, Brecken Stevenson. Mitch Day will shoot 2. Riker Mock. Xavier Sims for 3. Eastern foul on number 22, Mitch Day. Riker Mock. Eastern takes a 30-second timeout. Wes-Del foul on number 14, Chris Lopez. Wes-Del foul on number 4, Brady Leisure. Eastern foul on number 34, Colton Faulkner. Riker Mock will shoot 2. Wes-Del foul on number 32, Riker Mock. Xavier Sims will shoot 2. Wes-Del foul on number 4, Brady Leisure. Xavier Sims will shoot 2. Eastern foul on number 22, Mitch Day. Brecken Stevenson will shoot 2. will shoot the bonus. Eastern foul on number 34, Colton Faulkner. Wes-Del foul on number 3, Noah Purdue. Xavier Sims will shoot 2. Eastern foul on number 2, Xavier Sims. Grady Leisure will shoot 3. Wes-Del takes a 30-second timeout. Wes-Del foul on number 14, Chris Lopez. Xavier Sims will shoot 2. Wes-Del full timeout. Your final score, Eastern 52, Wes-Del 48. Varsity action is next.
Good evening, Wes-Del fans, and welcome to Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium here in the confines of Wes-Del High School. I am the superintendent, Kyle Mealy. Alongside me is Coach Mack, as always. Coach, we've got Eastern coming to town. This is a new one on the schedule. We haven't played them in basketball. We played them in other sports, but this is a new one. Don't know a lot about the team, but what do you, from a coaching standpoint, bringing in a team you've never seen before, it's really just kind of a fresh look.
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of refreshing to go play somebody you haven't played before. And I've often wondered why we don't play more teams over that way. And this is kind of a way of reaching out to that group. We've picked Frankton back up, and now we've got Eastern. And I think it's a good matchup. Their record's very similar to ours, and so looks like it might be one of those that. You try a home and away with them for 2 years and see if you like it, and maybe it continues, and you start playing a few teams over that way. But yeah, if you're playing somebody that you haven't played in the past, you don't have those built-in rivalries yet, and you don't have some of the other things. But what you do is you want to come in with the mentality that, hey, we're going to show you what our area is all about in basketball. So it'll be interesting to see. It's new for them too. They're coming over to a new gym, and that'll be the same thing we go through next year. But I think it's kind of neat to play other teams.
Especially this time of the season, usually in conference play. This time you get a chance to play somebody different. But we want to say Thursday night game, folks, we're happy you tuned in. We're happy you're here with us on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We have the producer to our far right. He does a fantastic job. I don't want to fail to mention that. I want to thank Mr. Producer, Mr. Romine. And as always, we want to really thank him for that JV game that we were able to watch. A lot closer than we thought it was going to be for a little while as the Warriors came close, but ultimately did not end up coming out with the victory, but still a good, hard-fought game. We want to thank our pregame sponsors, Star Financial Bank and the Caldwell Banker Realty Group of Van Mater and Reed. So those two are our big sponsors. We're going to get into it here a little bit. We're going to get to talking about, as we mentioned, Eastern coming into this one. Really some key players to look at, and I know you had a sit-down with Coach that we're going to play here in just a minute, but the key players to look at from the scouting report given to us by Coach Burkett is their guard play, number 20, Colt Lindsay. He's the most aggressive scorer on the team, and he'll take some tough shots, but he can get hot and get streaky. After that, they've got a forward, number 5, Perry, and I'm not going to say this one right. I'm going to say Cookensparger. Solid second scorer for them who crashes the boards hard, and he is going to hit the open three when given the chance. And then number 10, another guard, it's Kyan Hanna. He'll knock down open three-point shots and run the point for times with them. Looking back at the Warriors, they come into this one off of a little bit of a struggle, and especially a game that they probably like to forget on the road at Cowan. But you mentioned it earlier, Coach. It's not easy, no matter what record Cowan has. I'd put Daleville in that same book. It's not easy for the Warriors to go into Cowan or go into Daleville and get a win, and it proved to be difficult Saturday night.
Yeah, it's a tough place to go play because every time we go there, it's homecoming night for them. Crazy atmosphere, always full, loud, and this year didn't disappoint as far as crowd goes for them. And they seem to rise to the occasion whenever you're there on homecoming night. They played probably their best game of the year, and played with a lot of energy. And they caught us on a night where we didn't. If you go back and look stat-wise, I believe they shot close to 65% from the field, and we shot in the 30s. So take that into account. And some of the other factors that go into that, turnovers, rebounds, all those, we just couldn't get the lead in that game. I felt like if we could ever get the lead, then maybe things get a little different, but we couldn't. And kudos to Cowan, who played better than us really on Saturday night.
And I know you had the chance to sit down with Coach. We're going to take you to that here and get you that video of the coach's sit down. Before we do, I want to thank all our sponsors, not only Star Financial Bank and the Van Mater Reed Caldwell Banker Realty Group, but we want to thank Dowling Dumpster Rentals, American Pest Professionals, Budget Blinds, Star Rocket Media, and I'm missing one on the top of my head right now. I think that's it.
Okay.
I think I got them all. Dowling Dumpster Rentals. I think I said that one.
Yeah.
But anyway, those are our sponsors. They bring the games to you for free inside your home, especially on a Thursday night where you might not be able to head out to Richard E. Johnson. They are a key in making these free for you. And as I've said before, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, tell a friend, and let's get those subscriptions up. We'd always appreciate our fans. But at this time, it's time to take you to the American Pest Dowling Dumpster Rentals Coaches Sit Down. It's Coach Mack with Coach Burkett.
Hello and welcome to the pregame show. Coach McLaughlin here, and I'm with Coach Burkett. Coach, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
We are going to talk about tonight's game. It's kind of a little bit of a weird night here on a Thursday night, but we are playing Eastern because of girls sectional basketball week. It's always a little bit different. Throws your pattern off and your week off, but it can be a little bit of a nice change too. So we have Eastern coming to town. Before we talk about them, we finished up the weekend last weekend with games against home game against Randolph Southern, and then went to Cowan, both MEC games. Cowan's homecoming, and why don't you fill us in a little bit about Cowan? We were able to talk about Randolph Southern after the game, but fill us in a little bit about the Cowan game.
Yeah, so playing Cowan on their homecoming is always a challenge. They always play well, but they shot it well. They shot like 65%. We shot 30%. So you're not going to win a lot of games when you can't put the ball through the hoop. But I will say a couple positives. We've been really talking about not turning the ball over and not giving up offensive rebounds, and we did a good job in those two categories. Honestly, if you look at the statistics and you compared them, you'd think we won the game until you threw in the shooting percentage. So, credit to Cowan. They came out ready to go, and they played with confidence, and we obviously did not play with too much confidence scoring-wise. Yeah,
and sometimes it's just, you go through a long season. You're going to have nights like that where you just run into somebody that has a great shooting night, and it happens every year. Somebody, you don't play at your top level, and maybe somebody overachieves that night, and that's just how high school basketball can be sometimes. So that moves us into tonight's game. Eastern, a team we have not played in the past, and they'll come to town. Tell us a little bit about Eastern and maybe how that game came about.
Yeah, so I actually student taught at Eastern, so I know it's not too far away.
Right.
And their coach had reached out to me because I think they were looking to play somebody. They were trying to find a game, so we talked about it, and we decided it would be fine. It's not that far away, and I know Eastern pretty well from my time of being a student teacher there. So, that came about that way. But they've got a player that's putting up some points this year. He takes a lot of shots, but he's also scoring a lot of points. Yeah. They got some size. They got a 6'8" kid that sometimes starts, sometimes comes off the bench. So, we're going to have to rebound well. They've played some good teams well, and they've played some bad teams not so well. So they're kind of a roller coaster, but hopefully they don't have their best night against us.
Yeah, and I've often wondered why we don't play more teams that way.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. Nice to see them on the schedule because I think there's a lot of opportunities for us to maybe mix the schedule up a little bit and play some teams in that direction.
Yeah, having lived in Kokomo for a while and I have family over there, I would prefer to play some teams over there. I don't know why we've never done it, but I think we think that it's because it is kind of like just fields that way, but until you get to Kokomo. But there's some good teams we could play against that are similar size schools.
Well, we talked about girls sectional week. It's a Thursday night, obviously tonight to play this game, and then does that throw off the practice schedule at all, or is it just like maybe some adjustments?
A little bit. We have some sickness that's going through the program right now, so that's kind of affected some of the things that we've done. Obviously, from Saturday's game and Friday's game, we needed to watch some film. Yeah, we really needed to learn, get in there and learn some things more than just being on the floor and going through the drills. But we also like to support the girls basketball team in sectionals. So Tuesday, we decided to take the team again this year to go watch them and support them and be their student section. So that's a good experience for our guys, but also for the girls. We love to show them support. So it does change things, but I think it's a nice break because this is a long season. Obviously, you know that, and we're kind of getting in the back end of it here. So it's nice to have something different to do.
Well, good luck tonight. Again, we play a new foe, but it's a fun, always fun to kind of do that. And then we'll turn around and play an afternoon game on Thursday on Saturday afternoon, which is always a different opportunity too.
Yeah, absolutely. But if we move on in the state tournament, then you're going to play at weird times and weird venues and on weird days. So we got to get ready for that.
Good luck this weekend, and good luck tonight against Eastern.
Yeah, thank you.
got trash you need to get rid of, well, Mike Dowling loves trash. But if you've got pests you need to get rid of, Bob Todd doesn't like bugs, but he'll get rid of them for you.
Yeah.
Those are the two guys that help support the program and help us bring it to you and bring the coaches sit down. So some information there. As we said, Eastern coming into this one, a new team. We don't know a lot about them, but we're excited to host them, and we're able to talk to their coach, Coach Lindsay, before the game. Great guy, very, very personable down in the hospitality room. One thing I'd like to say about Wes-Del is the old hospitality rooms where you took care of the visiting team and their administration and their fans and their families and then the officials, those aren't a thing anymore, except you've got to hear at Wes-Del.
Right here at Wes-Del,
got to
they
give
are.
props to Matt Knuckles, athletic director, for always having a good spread for the hospitality room. Great place to be and get to know everybody and just be a good host. So getting ready to get this one started. We're about 3:50 to go. Gives us just a great opportunity to cut into the Star Rocket Media. Coach Mack, keys of the game. So we're going to take it over to Coach Mack. What are your Star Rocket Media keys of the game?
Well, they play a lot of different defenses, and some of them are a variety of a matchup zone, and we'll talk about that as they're playing. When they're doing that, you want to make sure that you give some ball fakes, some shot fakes. So fake a pass to make a pass, like we coaches always say. That'll move and shift the zone a little bit. Get the ball to the middle and then kick it. Maybe look opposite because it's a zone. Usually if you go inside, outside, or to an outside kick, you're going to get a good look and a good shot. And push the ball up the floor with the pass, not the dribble. Ball moves quicker off the pass than it ever would off the dribble. Get it up the floor. Defensively, we want to know where number 10, number 20 are. Don't let them get hot from three-point range. We want to get stops and get defensive rebounds. Always key to get stops and get defensive rebounds. Get back on their transition offense. Don't give up anything easy or cheap off of a turnover or even off a made basket. Don't give up easy shots. We want to make sure we get back.
And there are the Coach Mack keys of the game, brought to you by Star Rocket Media. If you need anything wrapped, a signage, any work done, call Tim Wilson, Star Rocket Media. He takes care of the Wes-Del Warriors. He'll take care of you. And we are just about that time. The band sounds great. Want to give a shout out to the whole band early tonight. They sound good. They sound great. And we always give a nice shout out to one of our favorite guys in the band. Well, let's give two. We love that percussionist up there, Reese Berry. He's just, you can see him up there leading that group. And then just off to the right, there's our guy on the tuba.
Main man.
That's our main man, Philip. And he has been doing a great job. But look at the whole band led by the Connor Martin. They are getting the pep and your step. And we'll get to the cheerleaders in a little bit. Well, Coach, 1:40 to go, and it's that time of the year where we're starting to try to figure things out. For the Warriors, though, I think these are two important games this weekend. Obviously, we don't play tomorrow night, but we have Madison Grant on Saturday. It's actually at a interesting time, more of a matinee that we have on Saturday. But this is important to get back on track and get ready moving into a new sectional, which is hosted at Southwood with some new teams and some familiar teams. Cal and Daleville in there, but we're seeing some new ones with Southwood, North Miami. But really, as a coaching point in the year, you got to hit reset and try to get things going tonight.
Yeah, those winning streaks start with one win, so you got to get that first one, and then you get a little bit of confidence back. You get playing a little bit better back, and then you hope that you carry that over from game to game. One of the toughest things for coaches to handle is when you don't have consistency. It just frustrates you. So you want to see consistency, and you want to see know what you're getting basically when you show up from the guys and the team and just individual players in general. So yeah, tonight be a great night to start all that. And let's get that win here at home and see if we can start a winning streak.
And we're going to take you to the floor now. Thank you for tuning into the pregame. The Star Financial and Caldwell Banker Van Mater Reed Realty Group pregame. We're going to take it down to the voice of the Warriors, Biff Wilson.
Athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans, the respect that they deserve, your cooperation is appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wes-Del High School, Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, K. Saunders Court for tonight's varsity game between the visiting Comets of Eastern High School and your Wes-Del Warriors. At this time, please rise and join Professor Connor Martin and the Wes-Del Band in honoring our country as they play our national anthem. Comets. Their roster includes number 2, Avier Sims, number 3, Kamari Butler, number 22, Mitch Day, number 23, Caden Butler, number 24, Abe Edwards, number 30, Gibson Eagle, and number 34, Colton Faulkner. Starting tonight for the Eastern Comets, a 6-foot senior guard, number 10, Kyan Hanna. A 6'3" senior forward, number 15, Perry Kokensparger. A 5'11" junior guard, number 20, Colton Lindsay. A 5'11" freshman guard, number 21, Tristan Armagum. And a 6'9" senior center, number 33, Will Brown. Head coach of the Comets is Dr. Brad Lindsay. Warrior fans, get on your feet. Here are your Wes-Del Warriors. The roster includes number 4, Brady Leisure. Number 14, Braden Hensley. Number 20, Luke Woodyard. Number 24, Brody Becerra. Number 32, Riker Mock. Number 33, Elijah Durr. And number 54, Brecken Stevenson. Starting tonight for your Wes-Del Warriors, a 5'11" senior guard, number 10, Gabe Becerra. A 6'1" sophomore forward, number 22, Evan Luzatter. A 5'11" junior guard, number 23, Julian Carpenter. A 5'11" senior guard, number 25, Josiah Love. And a 5'10" senior forward, number 34, Grayson Mealy. Assisted by Mike Dowling, Zach Todd, and Ryan Richards. The head coach of the Warriors in his second season is Josh Burkett.
And there you have the starting lineups brought to you by the voice of the Warriors, Biff Wilson. It's time to play some basketball. The Star Financial scoreboard is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. I want to thank Star Financial Bank, the bank of choice for the Wes-Del Warriors for over 60 years. Looks like Carpenter gets the jump duties against the 6'9" Will Brown.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. Oh,
and
well, we came up with it, but
out of the ricochet, we got it. So
here comes that
go.
1-2-2 that kind of morphs into a 1-3-1 at times, and it's really a matchup zone. So we'll see how Warriors decide to attack it.
It's Perry Cookensbarger. I'm not going to say that right. Kyan Hanna, Colton Lindsay, Tristan Armagum.
And there's a pass on the loop. Tried to loop it out, and number 21.
That's Tristan.
Tristan Armagum gets the easy steal and layup. So right off the bat, matchup zones can be tricky. You can run either your zone or your man offense against them, but the key is ball fakes, pass fakes, shot fakes, ball movement. You make yourself hard to guard.
For the Warriors, a little different, and we turn it over. A little different starting lineup tonight as Evan Lazatter getting his first chance to start as a varsity player, but the rest of the crew.
He's been out. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Your normal crew. That's yeah. Why don't you give me a second? It's
Sorry.
Love, Mealy, Carpenter, and Becerra. Now, here, take the mic.
My bad. I thought you were done. Yeah, Evan's been out for quite a while with an ankle injury, so we'll see if he's able to come back in and give a little spark.
Eastern trying to get things going offensively. That's a quick pass into a three. It's off. And a rebound into Lazatter's hands, and now here come the Warriors. Warriors trying to figure things out against the matchup zone that Coach mentioned.
Got a Grayson in the high post. That's always a good thing because that makes the bottom guy have to come up and guard him.
Lazatter's off. Rebound to Carpenter now. He's got to go right back up with that. And finally, quiet whistle. Either that or I just can't hear, but he's going to be shooting two. That is on 33. That is Will Brown. That's Brown's first, team's first, and Carpenter at the line shooting two. He has got the interesting free throw. He does not get a foot within the line. What do I know?
Well, if you hit him, that's okay. If you don't, then you might want to think about that adjustment. But
he's been doing this all season, but
yeah.
I've never seen anybody do it before. Only King Julian. Lazatter almost went in early.
He did, almost.
Julian Carpenter gets both of them at the line and gets it tied, and here comes Eastern. Looks like we're man-to-man.
Yeah, we're man, not switching. Even the ball screen right there, we didn't switch. There's a long three.
And that one's off. Rebound to Josiah Love. Coach, he's about 90 points away from the school record.
Yes, we got two guys in here that we'll talk about in just a second that are going for some important scoring things. I'll mention that in a second.
Love for three. It's off, and it's into the hands.
Make sure we get back.
Of number 20, that's Colton Lindsay. He is their top scorer, and he makes two.
Well, one of the things I was going to say was right there about that young man. He is about 27, maybe at 25, I believe, right now, points away from 1,000. So I know he's getting close, and I think if he does get there tonight, which the Warriors, of course, don't want to happen, but if he does get it, they'll probably stop the game and give him.
Quite a feat as a junior to be hitting 1,000.
Yes, he's a pretty smooth player if you watch him play.
We'll skip past now. It's a 2-point lead, 4-2. Both teams trying to, it's a slower pace right now, trying to figure things out. Typical of a zone type game where it can slow you down. Here's Love from outside for three. It's off. And a long rebound, and this is going to be coast to coast.
This is frustrating as a coach because one of the things you have, your point guard is typically the guy that's back on the shot. You and I both know that. As the shot goes up, you got to get back. You can't get beat back on transition. We've done that twice now. We got to have somebody back, and I don't know whose responsibility that is. If Gabe is interjected into a play, and he can't be the back guy, then they have to communicate that.
I know that's the second turnover for the Warriors. And one side note, the Warriors are battling what I think a lot of teams and a lot of schools are battling right now. A little respiratory illness is going through the team. And, in fact, Coach Burkett is under the weather tonight with this respiratory illness. So if you see him sitting down more, he's not 100% either. So everyone's battling it. I know a lot of schools are battling it right now. And here is Eastern with it. They've got the 6-2 lead early.
Number 15 does not like ball pressure. You can tell that. Good pressure from Grayson.
Ooh, looked like a little shuffle of feet.
Yeah.
And King Julian with the steal, and he's got a lay-in, and that is 2 more.
There we go. It's exactly what we need against a team. If they're going to want to slow the game down, we need to get some easy buckets, and right there you did. Ball pressure seemed to be bothering them so far.
That was some of the better defense I was just going to say that I've seen this year so far from the group. So it's all about really the energy early, and we didn't have it at Cowan. And if he dribbles, that's a double dribble, but they don't ever call that thing.
That's the old bobble rule.
Yeah.
You know that. I love the bobble rule.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, almost got a steal, but Sarah on the floor. Love to see the hustle by both players. And this one's going to be staying with the Comets. One of the more rare, in my opinion, rare mascots in Indiana High School
I thought
basketball
about that.
is the Comets.
I thought about that when I heard it earlier tonight. I thought, I don't hear the Comets that much.
No. Also some interesting colors. You don't see these colors as often with the green and yellow. That is going to be a turnover for Eastern, and the Warriors take advantage.
Ball pressure right now. Much better defense so far early in this game by the Warriors.
Honest Abe Edwards, number 24, comes in and gives Big Will Brown a break. Nice take by Carpenter, and he has 6.
Let him get to that left hand, and you're in trouble.
Carpenter has all 6 for the Warriors, and that's a good start for him and a good sign for Wes-Del. Grayson Mealy almost had the steal, and it's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, that'll go down as a steal, at least it would in my book, as you get a hand on that and then deflected back off of it. And it is a turnover, but I would have given him a steal on that.
Both teams sitting at 2 turnovers apiece here in the early going. 2:50 to go. Warriors, nice play into a back to Josiah. Really got behind the zone, Coach. That was a nice little play.
Yeah, they run that set a lot of times against the zone. They'll sneak it in. They won't run it right away. Sneak you right into it. Always amazing to me how teams can lose Josiah Love and anywhere on defense.
I do like the energy out of the Warriors defensively early.
Yes.
And that's a complete different look. That's a
long
tough
three.
shot. A tough shot. Long rebound, and it's out of bounds. It'll go over to the Warriors. So right now the Warriors take the 8-6 early lead with 2:22 to go. In the far right-hand corner, you'll see scrolling are the corporate sponsors of the athletic department. We want to thank those as well. Here's King Julian. See if he's hot. That one's off. And it's into the hands of Lindsay of Eastern, and here he comes.
Ball pressure is pushing them out further than they want to go here off of the line.
And I noticed that even on the cuts, this is one of the first times in probably a couple of weeks that we are bumping the cutter and making them go behind. Something maybe we've talked about. And
did help there by
we
Grayson.
left the ball.
Well, that's not his responsibility. If you're not switching, you got to get back up there and take that.
Got away with it. Let's see if Josiah can take advantage here. Nice little up and under. Just off. Rebound to Becerra. Go back up, see if you get a foul here. Grayson with an extra pass. Little overpass. Somebody's got to shoot it.
Just a little short here for Joe on a couple good looks at the basket. Those will fall.
They're going to get
tough
Grayson.
one.
Yeah.
If he wouldn't have slid his feet over, I think he probably would have got or a no call, just let him play.
That's the first foul on the Warriors, and Grayson made it to the 118 mark, which is pretty impressive.
My guess is Coach Burke is probably thinking like I am, is he initiated the contact there.
Yeah.
That's a good out-of-bounds play that didn't fall for the Comets.
Long time for a lot of players here, but especially Lazatter being new to the varsity lineup, but he's screening there for King Julian, and that one's off, and Grayson just picked up a second. And that one, I can say, as his dad, was stupid.
We'll see who they may call that. Yeah, that's on Grayson.
He got away with slapping down at the ball before. I don't know why he does that 189 feet from the basket, but I can say it. Wasn't his smartest move, but I'm still proud to be his dad. That brings in the big easy, Elijah Durer.
I think Easy might have been coming in for Lazatter, but instead he gets Grayson.
Yeah, Grayson won't see the floor in the second quarter now because of the 2 fouls, which is difficult. I'd like to say
long three.
I'd like to say we've had that conversation at home, but I don't think it's getting through. Warriors in a quiet offensive quarter. It's 8-6 right now, and the Warriors lead. Carpenter has had 6 of those. Becerra, and they're trying to bait. That was there for a second, but it was another turnover. That's the third one.
Wow, that's a tough 3 in transition.
Yeah.
You got the green light if you're shooting that one.
I never had that.
2 hands on Joe on the back there. Displacement is what they're going to say, that they pushed him a little bit too much in the back.
Did you have a green light on a fast break?
If I did, it was my own head green light, and then I came right out and was reminded that I did not have the green light.
I didn't have a green light on a layup.
I was a pass first guy, and I think that was because it was ingrained in my head to be a pass first guy.
Oh yeah, I was a pass first guy because they ingrained in my head I couldn't score. Ooh, that's a charge.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Evan Lazatter takes the charge, and that's going to be on Lindsay, I believe. Colton Lindsay, Evan Lazatter making an impact. I tell you what, those are big plays. I love a kid that'll come in and take a charge. It's one of the most underrated plays in the game. And 7 seconds, see what we've got here.
Straight 1-3-1 at this point.
Well, we got nothing out of this. Got to go up. Got to go up.
Went 1-3-1, trapping, tried to speed us up, and we just didn't really get a great look.
Quick quarter in a short quarter. Quick, short, and low scoring. 8-6. We'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Welcome back. I want to thank all of our sponsors, as we always do, but let's highlight one in particular. Budget Blinds, Chris Patterson. If you're looking for some blinds or some shades or any type of window treatments, give Chris Patterson a call, and he'll set you up on a blind date.
Really? I don't think that's exactly how it goes, but hey.
Well, I mean, it's Budget Blinds, blind date.
Maybe that's part of the service.
I think that's part of his marketing.
Okay, all right, well.
Anyway, if it isn't, it should be.
I don't think he needs you to tell him how to run his business, but thank you very much.
And here we go, second quarter of action on the Star Financial scoreboard. 8-6, Warriors lead on the reset, and here comes Eastern with it to start the quarter.
Good defensive quarter for the Warriors in a season where they've struggled at times.
Grab it. There we go. Okay, grab it. All right. Now we got it. Here come the Warriors. Still going zone is the Eastern Comets. Why not? Kept the score low.
Backside again.
That one did not work. Stolen away, and that's going to be turnover number 4.
That's one of those plays that usually can work maybe once, maybe twice if you run it in each half.
Nice pass.
Nice dump down there.
That goes into Honest Abe Edwards, and he's the recipient of a great pass from Colton Lindsay.
Lindsay's got a little savvy to his game. You can tell by watching him.
Yeah, you can tell he's played some basketball over the years. Really pushing us out, too. We talked about how they were. Ooh, that's almost a travel, but he got away with it. King Julian for 3. Got it.
One of the things we talked about against the zone, get the ball inside. However you can, get it inside, and we did right there. Got it to Gabe. Kick out to the opposite side for a 3.
And Carpenter's leading us in scoring right now. And I tell you what, I feel like 15's got a good look to him.
Yeah.
He's got a little, I know this is going to be, he's got a little European look, a little feel to his game.
Okay.
And that's a deep shot. Durr's got to get him backed out of there. That's the big. They won't give him that call because he won't back him out. Here comes Luke Woodyard into the game, and Lazatter with some of the longest minutes he's probably put in one single time. He finally gets a break.
Yeah, he's been out for quite a while.
So you've got Becerra, Gabe, Carpenter, Love, Woodyard, and Durr.
Back to a 2-3. Let's see if it goes more into a matchup here.
Turn a look. All right.
Shot fake.
Gabe's going to let it fly. Got it.
That looked good from the start with his feet set.
Gabe Becerra, trifecta. Warriors extending their lead a little bit. Oh, what a defensive play. I think that was Becerra from behind, maybe Carpenter. Now it's into Carpenter, back to Becerra. Oh, they got a guy underneath.
Oh, nice cut from Joe.
Nice look. Josiah's a little hard, gets his own rebound.
Slow it down. You don't have to rush
Becerra
it.
into a jumper. No. Durr with the rebound. Durr short.
We're just out hustling them right now.
Yeah.
We got 3 good looks at the basket right there. Didn't get it to fall, but we're out hustling, out working them. Good things will happen if that happens all night.
Over to Lindsay for 3, and it's going to be a little long and into the hands of the Warriors. Here comes Becerra to Love. Back to Love. He's going to take a deep 3, and it is off.
Oh, just off.
Rebound, and they're going to call it out of bounds.
Yeah, had a foot on the line. But again, come up with the rebound, even though your foot's out of bounds there. It's still out hustled him.
Back into the game is, I don't know if that's Kian. We're going to go with Kian, Hannah, not Kian.
All right.
I'm going to go with Kian. If his mom's watching, I apologize.
Like a set play out of a box set here, or double stack low. Just a clear out play for.
They got a foul.
20,
Let's see who they get here. I think they're going to get.
Well, hopefully it's not Josiah. No.
23 is Woodyard.
No, that's Julian.
No, sorry, Julian Carpenter. And that is the Warriors' 4th foul, first of the quarter. And he hits the free throw. That's what you want to do with a good player, is get him one-on-one to get him to the foul line, if anything. It's a big rebound inside. What we got?
Get the foul on that one, too. Let's see who they call this one on.
That's going to be Julian
again.
That's his second. So you got Mealy and Carpenter both in foul trouble. Here comes Brody Becerra, and Lazatter's going to come back in. And at the line is Honest Abe Edwards. He gets that one.
Gets the roll. They must either have a lot of confidence in their free throw shooting or just don't want to get the cheap fouls because they only put one guy on the line.
Yeah, easy rebound for Love, and it's 14-10, and almost lost that one. There's Durr. Durr's got to add that dribble to his game, attacking the basket this summer. Just be more confident, Big Easy.
One of the things that happened right there is he almost got the ball too far away from the basket. And you're right, he doesn't have that in his game, so he's uncomfortable when he gets it that far away.
And he picked up the foul.
That's our 3rd.
Yeah. That's an offensive foul on number 3 on the screen. That's Kamari Butler picking up the foul.
It's a little handoff action, and he was moving his body. We'll see that called a whole lot, but we'll take it.
Body moving. If you don't know, now you know. Trying to get
high,
Josiah
low.
on a. That's a tough place to get stuck in that corner. Really want to get it to that high post. A lot of things can happen when we get it in there.
What you don't want to do is what we're doing right now is just hold it. It was a good pass. Zatter cleans it up. Durr kind of threw it up there a little quicker than he needed to, and Zatter cleaned it up, though.
Extends the lead to 16-10, and that one almost taken away by Gabe Becerra. Ooh. Thought he was going to drag his foot. There's a 3 on the way, and it's off.
They have not hit many of those.
No.
It's fine with me.
Unfortunately for them, they've not even been close.
That's up in the front row.
Yeah.
Take it home with you.
Will Brown coming back into the game. Big 6'9" Will Brown. He is a big boy. And here comes Brecken Stevenson coming in to give old Big Easy a break.
I think he was asking for a break, and of course Grayson's got 2 right now, so.
Which is a common thing.
Brecken, you're going to get to go. And Brecken's been playing a little bit here and there, so he shouldn't be a big surprise.
There's a nice cut. And a great look from brother to brother.
And a backside cut's always great anytime you can sneak in behind the defense.
B. Rohde with 2. They're going to get Lazatter on a foul there.
Still out of bounds. The next one will be shooting for Eastern.
And it's going to be a timeout for Eastern, and it is a full timeout. We'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Coach, why don't you tell us a little bit about the cheerleading squad?
All right. How about that? Ava Whitmire, Tori Clark, Bailey Combs, Hayden Browning, Jenna Woodson, Gracie Penrod, Kirsten Ronan, Valerie Clark, Nevaeh Bevelheimer, Nevaeh Scott, Nevaeh Copshaw, Ansley Draper, Letty Watt, Tori Purdue, and Emma Bright, the coaches. Those are out there doing a good job.
They're doing a great job. It's not Indiana high school basketball atmosphere without the cheerleaders and the band. And they have both. We want to thank them for taking the time to be here. And I think cheerleaders get overlooked at how much time they spend. These girls have been involved since football.
Yeah. Summer camp somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah. A couple of them, I think we even had one went to London this year. Didn't we?
I think she's going.
She's going. She hasn't gone yet.
A little clear out play again.
Man, he's getting bumped. They're letting him play. I can appreciate that.
But he doesn't.
No.
And then he gets that.
And then they get that right there.
He would be pretty frustrated with that, I'm sure.
If he gets called, that'll be his second.
Yeah, it is.
And that might put him down for the next 2:42 and bring back in Kamari Butler. Warriors have a in this game, a commanding lead is 8. And it's because it's not been an offensive spectacular. It's 18-10. But hey, any way you've got the lead, you'll take it. That was not. Will Brown was all over that one.
Yeah, telegraph pass there. You want to kind of move the ball a little bit before you go right inside. It doesn't always work.
You know, the telegraph pass phrase is going to be outdated. Might already be.
I'm outdated. So
I don't think these kids know what telegraph is.
I'm outdated. They don't do themselves much favors either by holding the ball as long as they do.
No, they work it around, but
they want to get most of their movement off the drive like this.
He is quick.
It's a tough shot again.
That is a tough shot. Kamari Butler gets it in there. It's all around, and we got a timeout. We're going to stay with you. It's a 30-second timeout by Coach Burkett, but we'll stay here with you.
All right.
And mention the fact that it's a 3-game event on Saturday.
Yeah, that it is. It's C team start at noon. We won't be doing that game live. We will be carrying that game, but we won't be announcing. But we will come with you. Start the varsity game.
Yes.
We'll be here.
We'll be here, folks.
And looking forward to it. Afternoon game. Those
Mr. Romine will be here the whole time.
That's right.
He's got to work.
Girls sectional week's always a little different. You play some of those different times, different days, different games.
Hey, we want to give a shout-out to our girls basketball program on their season this year. And we had one senior, Taylor Williams, who finished her career. And I know we hope she's doing – I think she came back today.
Yeah, she's back.
She got a concussion in the game, and we want to wish her the best. And
nice article, too, in the Star Press today. I don't know if you got a chance to see that yet, but there was a nice article about our girls program and about how positive Coach Skaggs is. And
I'm really happy to have Coach Skaggs, not only coaching, but as one of our teaching staff members. It's nice to have her in the building with the kids. And we got another timeout. And it's another 30-second timeout.
Let's stay here for a second and talk about our 7th grade girls basketball team that won the county tournament. How about that? And congratulations to those girls. What a great way to finish off your season. Beat Delta. It was Delta in the championship game. And,
so the future is bright for Coach Skaggs.
So bright, you better wear shades. It's it was a good win for them. Exciting. I'm sure the girls are really excited.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to give them a shout out too.
That's so nice of you. I always like the fact that you're really on the cutting edge of what's happening at Wes-Del. When I think of who knows what's happening at Wes-Del and I might not know, I know it's going to be you.
I just try to be here for you.
You're the TMZ of WD.
I'm not sure about that. But,
and here we go. We're out of the timeout. Good fill time, Coach. And now we are back at it with 1:23 to go. There's a nice drive by Becerra. A nice little shot up and just off and rebound out to that's Perry.
Came here to see a high-scoring game. We do not give refunds.
No.
But we will take the defense. The defense has been really good.
It's a battle. And why'd you have to say that? As we give that one up to Kean Hanna.
Hanna kept that one, but he had a back cut that he could have given it up and got the 2 also.
It's been a quiet first half for Josiah Love.
He heard you.
Bang!
He heard you.
He finally gets a 3 to go, and now he's got 5 in the first half. Wow. You know, I love a big guy that can turn and find a guard like that, but I feel like Will Brown, if you gave him a little bit of work, he could be a player. He's got nice footwork. I would find Josiah Love again, make sure he doesn't get another shot at it.
See what we do here, see if we get the last shot. Their pressure has not been quite as intense. Ooh. They do like to trap. Let's see if they switch it up here and go and trap us at all. Take us out of what sets we want to run here. If we're aggressive, you can get a great shot off of a trap.
Now you got to go. You got to go.
There's a cut.
Somebody's got to go. And there's a shot that's off by Woodyard, and that one's not going to count. And at halftime, it's 21-12 here in Richard E. Johnson on K. Saunders Court. We're going to be back here in an extended audio break, but we'll be back here right before the start of the second half to get you started, get you ready. But take a chance to go to the bathroom, get something to eat, and get your popcorn at home popped and get back for the second half. Warriors lead 21-12 on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here with some halftime unofficial scoring results. So we'll take a look at the Eastern Comets first. And with 2 points is Kian Hanna. With 3 points is Colton Lindsay. With 4 points is Tristan Armagum. And Honest Abe Edwards has 3. And for the Wes-Del Warriors, Gabe Becerra has 3. Evan Lazatter has 2. King Julian Carpenter has 9. Brody Becerra with 2. Josiah Love has 5. That's your scoring. Makes a lot of sense that there isn't a ton out there because the score at halftime is 21-12. Coach, you've got a 9-point lead, which in the game that was played in the first half feels like about a 30-point lead.
Yeah.
But you've got to be saying, I need a little bit more offense. I need something. How do we attack the zone a little bit more effectively, the one they're running?
Well, a few times we've gotten really good looks. We went inside out. So what does that mean? Get the ball to the high post with either the drive or the pass and then kick it opposite. I will say this in our defenses, we've gotten some good looks that haven't fallen. Josiah's had a couple good drives that just didn't fall and a couple other shots that didn't go. So, you'd like to think that some of those will start to fall and that they will go. But, if you can keep up the defensive end and you preach that, defense might win you this game tonight.
Mm-hmm. Eastern right now for them, I think they're number one. They did not shoot it well in the first half, and they took a lot of outside shots. I would think they want to maybe change things up. Again, you've got a couple of big-sized guys in there with Will Brown and also Perry Cookensparger, and I think you want to try to get the ball inside, but I don't know if that, again, we don't know a lot about Eastern. We don't know what their sets are and what their game is, but just me personally, if I've got a 6'9" Will Brown who looks like a man, I would try to get him the ball down low if I could and then maybe go inside, outside, but we'll see. See if the Warriors come out in the man. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't, and I would assume that it looks like Eastern's going to stay in the zone. But here we go. Second half of action. Want to thank our sponsor, Star Financial Bank, the Van Mater Reed, Caldwell Banker Realty Group, Budget Blinds, American Pest Professionals, Dowling Dumpster Rentals, Star Rocket Media. Here we go, Coach.
Yeah, it looks like matchup zone. There's a inside, outside.
Ooh, he had it if he turned shoulder.
You like to see if there's a nice set 3 by Grayson Mealy. Again, ball movement, set 3, get the ball inside at one point, even though it wasn't an inside to outside kick, you got it in there and they had to respect it.
Grayson Mealy hits the 3, and I did think Lazatter had an ability there to make that turn. Here's Colton Lindsay trying to get going, I would think. Here they go. They went into the big fella. He goes and does kind of the same thing. That's a deep 3, and it's off. And that ball is loose and out of bounds. It's going to go over.
Yeah, that'll be a Wes-Del ball. You would think if you were Eastern, you're going to play with a little more sense of urgency. Offensively, try to shoot the ball a little bit quicker, attack a little bit quicker, try to crash the boards to give yourself more opportunities.
And now the Warriors taking it inside. Looks like they do a little double high post there with Lazatter and Mealy both now at the elbows.
Yeah, it's going to give up the baseline drive because it's pulling the bottom guys up. That's what happens in the matchup zone.
I like that the one gets opposite the opposite big drops. I do like that. I think we're trying to get set into it.
Yeah, and we can take our time and be patient and get great shots because we're winning.
Yeah.
As long as we're winning and we take care of the basketball.
That's a nice drive right there. Oh, lost it.
And that's what's going to be open is that baseline. You move the ball around. If you pull both of those high bottom guys up to the high post, the baseline drive is going to be there.
Unofficially, it's 7 turnovers for the Warriors, but I think I might have missed 1 or 2. But still, that's a little lower than what we have been doing. But turnovers have been our kryptonite. Defensively, Lazatter working really hard inside there with Will Brown.
He's doing a good job of staying low. If you're giving up size, you better beat the guy's feet by staying low, working. If they're going to let you do that at some point, he's going to have to make sure he doesn't wrap that hand around.
It's a nice shot by Lindsay. He wanted the foul and felt he got slapped on the hand, but doesn't get the call.
You're going to see what happens here. I would think Lindsay's going to have to start shooting a little bit more.
Yeah, they need him offensively to get going. Only 3 in the first half.
That's a tough shot. Oh, okay. Got to bail out on that one because that's a tough shot.
They're going to get number 21. That was Tristan Armagon. And that was a late call.
And you see Lindsay's asking, I felt like I got that same call down at the other end.
Yeah.
He didn't argue about it. He just said, hey, watch it. And if we're going to call that one, please give me the same call.
Gabe hits the first one.
Yeah, score these free throws. These are easy shots. No one's guarding you. Got to hit them.
And he gets both of them. Nice job by Gabe Becerra at the line. And here come the Comets. 26-14, largest lead of the game.
I think everything's going to go through Lindsay for a while.
Well, I would. And there's a 3, and that one is by Kian Hanna.
He's capable of getting streaky on the 3, so we need to know where he's at.
It's a tough spot to put it. Ooh, got a contact there, and
they just don't come up with the loose balls. We are beating them to every loose ball tonight.
Sarah's trying to get in there.
Get it out. Get yourself into trouble.
I will say they're active, but not on the loose balls. They're active on that upper part of that defense. Lazatter decides he's going to take one, and it's off into the hands of Lindsay. And here come the Comets. If you want to know where Eastern is, Howard County.
It would have been a good idea, just not a great pass from Lindsay.
That's a good job of knowing your.
That's a tough shot.
It's a really tough shot.
What an empty possession for Eastern on the lob play that was there, but then we come down and score on a tougher shot.
That one's loose almost by Will Brown. You can tell Will doesn't like to put it on the floor.
Yeah, he doesn't want to dribble.
Armagum, and there's a lot of contact, and they let that go. Lazatter doing a nice job with Will Brown. Both of them playing really hard down there. And Josiah Love.
He's just struggling with the little shots around the rim tonight, but he hit the tough one.
Sometimes as a guard, one of the hardest ones is that floater straight on. I tell you what, I am impressed with Evan Lazatter's defense tonight.
Playing hard. He's playing hard.
And he is dying, I can tell you that. He's going to get a break. Will Brown's going out.
There's nothing like game shape.
Yeah.
You can practice all you want, but you got to be in game shape. A little reversal here. One more.
Grayson throws that away.
Need to step through. Right there, if you give a shot fake, it pulls that defender next to you. Then you'll have an easier pass. Lost art, pass fake, shot fakes. They still work. Gotta get our guys to use them against this zone. It'll shift them.
I used to shot fake, and no one ever went for it.
Well, that's because you couldn't shoot.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thanks for highlighting that. That's Julian's third.
Sometimes we tell guys, and I used to tell guys that I coached, use the shot fake because in the middle of a game, they will forget that you're not a good shooter.
Somehow they always remembered with me. End of the game for King Julian. That's his third foul is Brody. My boy Brody Becerra. You talking about my boy?
We don't get that SpongeBob reference very often, but when we do, we love it.
You talking about my boy? And that one was on my boy. It's his first.
Eastern just doesn't seem to be playing like they're down for some reason. They're
I don't know.
Very patient.
I don't know what to call the vibe in this game.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it Hoosier hysteria right now, but it's one of those weird nights where you're playing on a Thursday. Again, hits a tough one. He missed a couple of those, but now he hits the tougher one.
There's a replay on your screen. Thank goodness for Mr. Producer. He can actually run a replay button. You can't. That was a kick, but I think that was in. Oh, that's a foul.
Yeah, that's a hustle play. I'd take one of those. You'll give a hustle play a game to a guy that's going out and trying to get a loose ball. So they'll bring in Durr.
I don't really know. Yeah. Well, Zatter wanted to go out. He's tired.
Can't breathe.
(30-17), 2:56 to go, and Lindsay trying to get inside. See, I like that. I think that kid could be a player, but he's got to finish that. Oh, it's so exciting. The band had to exit.
That was concession time for the band.
I know. They've been playing hard. Oh, Lazatter was trying to wipe some sweat off, and they threw it to him. B. Rhodey, no.
Oh, almost on the double, but
Durr, no.
Almost.
Oh, keep it high. Nice pass.
The 24 for them, Edwards, is only a sophomore.
Yeah, he does a nice job.
I think he's going to be okay.
Well, we are going to take a quick break. It looks like it's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back. Well, if you came for the scoring, sorry.
Our defense has been great tonight. To hold a team to 19 points with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter is a great job defensively.
This has
not been an offensive explosion.
No. This has all the atmosphere of a Sunday men's open gym. Becerra got it. Gabe Becerra with the three.
The 2 threes he's hit tonight are both had feet set. Do something like that, he'll be able to do good things.
Wow. Put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah, that didn't come out quite as I got caught up in the play. I was watching the play.
I can see that written on the back of a T-shirt with Coach Mack, a dash and Coach Mack. If he does that, good things.
Good things will happen.
I remember, my favorite thing that Coach Mack always said was, you do that, good things will happen.
Call Lazatter on the.
He was a man of so much motivation.
I'm gonna say this on here because I know Evan watches all the time. Doing great things tonight, Evan. Make sure that you remember.
We went to great things instead of good.
Remember, don't react to the official's call.
Keep getting better.
No, this is serious. Don't react to the official's call. He's a young enough player to learn that. At the varsity level, those guys remember, and you won't get the next call. So just take it and let coach do the arguing for you.
Nice pass.
There's a nice finish.
Kamari Butler. No, it's a great point. I just like that you elevated your vocabulary from good to great.
Hey, that's the way we do things.
Yeah.
Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Your good becomes better and your better becomes best. Put that on a T-shirt.
I
think somebody did probably.
I think they did.
I saw it on a pillow in Brown County.
I think we'll leave that one alone.
All right.
I've never taken it, Were you crafting? were you antiquing?
Scrapbooking.
If you've seen Coach in Brown County, that's one of his favorite.
I do. I love it. Every fall.
It's Coach in a chunky pair of New Balances and
a pumpkin sweatshirt.
a pair of jean shorts if it's warm. Nice pass.
Nice back cut. And one.
That's going to buy one, get one there. B. Rhodey, my boy.
Done a nice job of not letting them back in. Anytime they make a little run, we've come back down and scored. Everybody that's come in has been giving positive effort.
Get in there. Bird's keeping it alive. And got it out to Becerra. Becerra to
set.
Becerra. Bang!
Feet set again. They get those feet set.
Becerra with his third 3 of the ball game.
I told him the other day they need to look to shoot a little bit more.
Oh! God, that was tough.
It was a tough-looking shot.
Colton Lindsay.
He's going to have to do that more if they want to get back in this game.
Looking opposite. Yeah, going to Joe. No, Joe's coming off that. Back to him. There we go. A more crisper pass. We're floating those passes. Fire one over there. There we go. Let it fly.
And bingo.
Boom.
I knew that one was going in. Let him get his feet set. We've gotten good looks tonight. 16 seconds to go.
Little Joe. Man, there's another one. That one was not. We got a foul.
That's going to be, no, that's
Abe.
out of bounds. It's going to be out of bounds with 9 seconds to go.
41-25, Warriors extending this lead here in the third. This is the energy we have not had in the last few ball games.
Yeah, I just like the defensive energy. I mean, defense can win you a basketball game. Every year you can find a way to get a win with just playing hard defense, and that's what we're doing tonight. See what we get. See what we get.
B. Rhodey. Oh. That's the end of the third quarter on the Star Financial scoreboard. Warriors 41, the Comets 25. We'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Very shortly we have the, well, hold up. Wait a minute. Don't go there. It is the half-court shot. We're going to stay here. Let's see who we've got here.
It's like Coach Drum here from our 8th grade coach, 7th grade coach.
Who's our other shooter?
I don't know. Oh, Zach Reno.
Zach Reno. He just dyed his hair.
Let's see if Zach could shoot like a wrestler here.
He just dyed those
Here we go.
cornrows. Here's Coach Drum.
For the Hundy.
That's got a good shot. Oh! Reno, the wrestler.
Right. And Zach shows you why he wrestles.
And, and the money's safe. Montgomery Insurance half-court shot. The money's going to be safe. We'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We're back. We want to highlight Home to Home Realty that sponsored the War Zone. All students in free.
Grayson for 3. Nice, good look.
Off, rebound. Oh, and Lazatter cleans it up. Evan Lazatter. Once again, Home to Home Realty. Tiffany Gaddis, Christy Keeley. All Warriors enter the game as students for free. Get in there.
Oh, almost.
And we can't thank them enough for sponsoring the War Zone. Cleaning up some slick spots. It looks like Gabe Becerra is going to be at the line. I want to thank all of you who are watching on the Wes-Del Sports Network on YouTube. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do. If you have, we love you for it.
Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid.
I want to say hello to all those people. You know what? I haven't even looked in the chat. I need to look in the chat and see if anybody's in there. They're probably thinking, why say anything? He hasn't looked. I'm going to take a look right now, folks.
Second one is up and no good also.
Good there.
Eastern's going to have to start scoring quick if they're going to get back in this one.
I know one person who gave us a shout out is Steve and Donna Dowling. Want to say hello to Steve and Donna. They are down in Florida. You know what he told me the other day? It's going to be in the 70s or 80s like the next 10 days.
I got a screenshot today for my daughter at Disney, and 80s, mid 80s there, and right there in every day.
It hurts.
Mid to low 80s.
It hurts.
Grayson's going to have to sit with that 4th foul.
Well, he's had a short night.
The one thing I wanted to mention was a happy birthday to your wife, Courtney.
Yes.
Birthday today, and she shares a birthday with a Wes-Del basketball player. Ethan Stafford's birthday is today.
Oh, well, there you go. Good thing about Ethan is he didn't get anything from his dad. Got it all from his mom, so he'll have a bright future. There's Josiah off the handoff. Thought it might have go. Want to say hello to Kyler Pollard watching for Eastern. Love having you in there. As we speak, there's a little, that was a tough shot. Will Howard and Gabe Becerra both fighting for it. Want to say hello to Mrs. Producer. And I want to say hello to Hannah Dowling, and Jay's watching. And he's saying go Wes-Del. The best part of the Dowling dumpster rental family, Hannah Dowling, because I don't like Mike very well.
Coach calling the timeout there. They scored on a couple of possessions here in a row. As good as we played defense all night, that possession we weren't ready.
No, he
handed the ball and he just tossed it right up to their best player for a little bank shot.
We'll stay here with you. If you're watching and you want to say hello, just type it in the chat. We'll do our best to get you online. Want to let you know tonight we will not have a post-game show, we won't have a post-game talk with Coach Burkett. He is under the weather, and
we don't want him up here.
I don't want to be near him. And to be honest with you, he's taking every piece of energy he has right now to coach this game. He was in bad shape when I talked to him before the game. Barely had a voice, so I'm sure it's going to be gone by then. I want to let him get home and get better. And as we mentioned, the band is cranking it up. As we mentioned, want to let the guys get home. But I know you're going to do a show for us for Saturday, and I'm not going to give that away. But you've got some special guests that you're going to talk to. So if you're watching on Saturday and you get a chance to watch, we'll have some special guests with Coach instead of Coach Burkett for the Coaches Show. And tune in for that.
Looking forward to it. I'd like to say thank you to Biff Wilson, who runs the show, produces the show for a Coaches Show, and then passes those along to Mr. Romine, executive producer, and he gets them all ready for us.
You know who else we need to highlight?
Who's that?
I was going to say that might have been open, but that's a tough shot for Julian. Nice give up. Oh,
wow. That's
Kamari Butler says return to sender.
Yeah, well.
That address was unknown. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to Kayla Stanley, who helps coach, coach is the esports head coach, 2-time state champion head coach, Mr. Romine. Sometimes when he needs a little assistance or help with the live stream, I know a couple board meetings she's helped out.
Yep.
Just want to give her a shout out too. So
helps out a lot of the middle school games too with Coach Nuck.
It's a team affair here. That's a tough shot, and it goes. Josiah Love.
Eastern did. If you wanted to go back and watch that at some point, Eastern, all three guys left their feet. And defensively, that's what you were told not to do. You don't want to leave your feet because you're going to pick up a cheap foul, which is what happened.
Yeah,
Joe stepped back off the free throw line before he let it go.
There's Lindsay. He's been getting hot here in the second half, and that one is knocked out of bounds and stays with the Comets.
See what they run here. It looks like an offset box. Got it to the release, man.
That's a nice take. That is a nice take. I'm not going to – I know some people wanted a foul, but I like a kid that could take it hard like that to the basket.
We're letting them play, so if you're aggressive.
I can appreciate that.
6 minutes to go, and if Eastern's going to make a run, they better do it because Wes-Del is not in a hurry and should not take bad shots at this point.
And that one is just off. Was not a bad shot, but just off. And here comes Eastern to the basket, and they've got a blocking foul on Evan Lazatter. I think he kind of knew it. That'll be his third, so at this point, the only real foul trouble is Grayson Mealy with 4. 5:52 to go on the Star Financial scoreboard.
2 free throws here, and they're just close enough to still make it. You nervous if you're Coach Burkett.
Star Financial Bank, the bank of choice for Wes-Del Community Schools since Dillinger's been robbing them.
They have things in place for that now, but back then they may not have.
Hello, Amanda Duncan. Appreciate you watching. They got several down with the flu. That is what is out there. It's going around, folks.
It's going around.
Hope you get better. Hope the whole family, if they've got it, gets better. Nice.
Baseline
You denied
drive.
the screen. That's a good little play. Split. Nice fake. Now that right there
That was a good shot fake. Step through.
is a good little bit of textbook basketball.
Coach Lindsay, you got to be frustrated every time you get it close. They come down and score. A lot of ball dribbling, a lot of ball
Yeah,
standing still with the ball.
Colton Lindsay, that's a tough shot. And listen, Eastern's not the only team. We dribble the living daylights out of the ball a lot too. And you know what I watched, and I don't know if you've watched them, Coach. Bellarmine, did you?
I saw that. No
they
pass.
do
no.
not dribble unless they need to.
Yeah. Limited amount of dribbling.
It's pretty fun to watch.
Seem to score a lot too, don't
Yeah, a lot of screening, a lot of back cuts.
they? They get a lot of good shots.
Oh, that's that's Kamari Butler for three. And all of a sudden somebody said, hey, let's try to start scoring on both sides. It's 49-35.
They just can't get stops.
No, they only had 12 points in the first half. They're up to 35 here already. So, yeah, it's just one of those. That was a nice look right there. Now, this is Love for three.
I just don't get it. I don't know how the best player gets open that much.
I don't either.
I love it for us, though.
Let's take a charge right here. Take a charge.
I tried.
No, he tried, but he didn't take it well enough.
Wow.
That was
Did
a
just
lot
as-
of contact for nothing.
Just as good as taking a charge, though. Maybe you can take a wild shot.
Here we come, and again, just it's got that Thursday night atmosphere. It's just, I would say, let's not play on Thursday nights much anymore.
Well,
Nice
sectional week. If we're going to win, I play every Thursday.
loop-de-loop by Love.
That's a travel.
Nah, it's a foul. How's that? This fella here. Josiah Love called for the foul.
Coach is going.
We got
bring
three.
in
Look at this.
Three guys.
Shift change.
Who else
Woodyard,
comes out?
B. Rhodey, and Grayson are coming in.
Josiah's going to take a quick break.
3:56. Let's see how long Grayson makes it before he fouls out. And turn around. There we go. Rolling. All right, now if I'm us,
Yeah, you just take care of the
just take
basketball
care
at
of the
this point.
ball, let him foul you. Gabe was kind of saying, can I get a little help up here? Colton Lindsay got the foul. That'll be his third.
I'm not sure where officially we have
We are not.
Lindsay. We're not keeping theirs, are we?
Yeah, I got it. Unofficially right now, I'm going to wait on this play right here. And Becerra scores.
Becerra's had a nice game tonight.
Yes. It's unofficial right now, but he has 12 tonight.
I think he needed something like 27 maybe.
Yeah. And that's unofficial. He's somewhere between 12 and 14 for the night.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Gonna be it for Grayson. That's and the coach is not happy that he's standing
They gave
there.
it to 20.
I thought it was going to be on Grayson too.
They gave it to Luke. And I think Luke's like, all right, I'll take it, but I don't think.
Luke doesn't have any. Raise that hand, Luke.
Yeah. And again, Kyler, I am not official by any means, so he may have more than that, but I've got him down unofficially around 13, 14 points. The first half he only had 3, so he's turned it on here in the second. Appreciate the question. Rebound to Julian Carpenter now, and he's trying to, on the backside's wide open. There he got him. Mari Butler about had that one, and that's Becerra.
Coach is going to take a timeout with 3 minutes to go. I think he's probably going to emphasize, listen, we want layups. That's all we need. Take care of the basketball, and don't foul so much with the defense. Worst thing that can happen is to stop the clock.
It's 55-36. And we want to thank our sponsors once again. We've talked about Star Financial Bank, but the Van Mater Reed Caldwell Banker Realty Group, they're in a better group in the business. If I'm going to look for a home, I'm going to call Big Jan or Brian. And they are great at what they do. They'll get you hooked up if you're looking for a home or if you're looking to sell. Give them a call. Budget blinds, as we mentioned, if you'd like to go on a blind date, give Chris Patterson a call. You can find your window shades, your blinds, I know you're into accordion blinds. That's your thing.
Yes, love them.
And Dowling Dumpster Rentals. You don't like trash, but you know who does?
Mike Dowling?
Mike Dowling loves trash. He'd love to move it for you, so give him a call. And American Pest Professionals, Bob Todd. He's the best at getting rid of pests. Call Bob Todd if you've got problems. It's that time of year where, I don't know, could have just about anything. It was 60 on Monday, and now it's 30.
You got the mice went outside because
Then
it was
they came back in.
They came right back in.
Like,
You
ooh,
thought
I
you
don't
got
think
rid
so.
of them.
Yeah. They were coated in ice last night. And then Star Rocket Media, Tim Wilson. He does it all. Signage.
How about that thunder snow last night? It's crazy.
This the whole segment was awful from the get-go.
It's crazy.
What about that thunder snow?
Crazy. It's crazy.
That was crazy. Well, I will say it was loud. I mean, it
was.
So I would tell you what I found out about that. It had something to do with the
AC/DC.
The air at the. You have to ask Jason Malk for a complete detail, but the air towards the ground was so much warmer that
Luke. Oh,
we're gonna butcher this meteorology, by the way.
Josiah
Got it. What do we got? What do we got? What happened?
Delay a game warning on number 3, and I don't know. I don't understand that. Why would he delay his own? They're down.
I don't know.
Okay.
So anyway, the air towards the surface was warmer. Air at the top was colder, and it was trapping the thunder almost in like some type of lower layer, which made it louder.
All right.
That's what I gathered.
Sorry I asked.
Yeah. I think everybody is. Well, when I was younger, one of my idols was Bob Gregory.
I like Bob Gabriel. Bob Gregory was good. He helped me through the blizzard of '78. I know that.
I wasn't alive.
I know, but I was sliding down my roof.
You say that. I don't think that happened.
All the people that are alive right now are screaming at the TV. They know that they know how much snow was here.
Slid down the roof.
Yeah.
You lived in an apartment complex
No,
in
I did not.
Long Beach.
No, I did not. I was not that old. I was 8.
In '78, you were 8?
Yeah.
My goodness. Did he get both those?
Yes.
That was Armageddon, I believe.
I think that was a Def Leppard song.
What, Armageddon? Sorry. Armageddon.
Oh, wow. Got away with a carry.
I think it was Armageddon.
Oh.
Armageddon.
Needs a 3.
That's a tough shot by Lindsay. Did you ever see Def Leppard?
I did at the State Fairgrounds.
Did the drummer have his arm?
We didn't know. It was
he had lost it.
Post arm. Still played well though.
Oh yeah, he learned how to play. Ooh, this is quite the sequence. It was a flop warning on 3. We heard Bob Todd, American Pest Professionals.
Oh, okay.
He's the best with the pests.
He's a man with the.
But he's also an official. Mediocre one, but he is an official.
He appreciates that. You said that. He appreciates you. That was a step up.
I love you, Bob, but Gabe Becerra with the foul.
I think he when he goes on the pest call, he wears his whistle and then blows the whistle
To scare him?
at the mice.
Why would that
get out?
Why would that come to your head?
I don't know. Yeah, it's like the Pied Piper.
Oh, wow. Rowdy Piper?
We're going. I don't know where this is going.
Well,
Another 2 points for Lindsay.
Rowdy Piper was my favorite.
He was my
Scottish,
favorite too.
Scottish wrestler.
Oh, he was my favorite wrestler.
He was my favorite Scottish wrestler.
It's the delay game here for Wes-Del. You take it to the baseline. It's open.
So it was a flop. We don't need that.
Don't need it.
Yeah, it was a flop warning. It was not a delay game.
Gotcha.
You coached the game for years. You think you'd know it.
They didn't have that. That's a new rule this year. Thank you very much. The flop warning.
Oh.
It was either a foul or it wasn't a foul back then. There was no flop warnings.
That's true. Kyler Pollard says she's happy to see that Colton's waiting for 1,000 at Saturday's home game. I couldn't agree more. It's always better to do it at home.
Yeah, good for him. Good luck to him.
That's off, but the rebound into Gabe Becerra. He has had a nice game. Yeah, I agree.
Like you said, as a junior, to get that 1,000 points.
That's pretty impressive. Oh, look at that.
Got to play quite a bit as a freshman to get that.
And so it's 59 to 40. Bob Todd said he'll take mediocre.
Told you.
We don't need to pass. We just pass it around in this one. Good win for the Warriors here. Josiah took the jumper and got it. And now it's going to be some subs. Both going to get some subs out here. And Colton Lindsay's going to head off. And good luck to him on Saturday. I'm actually going to look up and see if he broke that. I wish him the best. Good player. Wish Eastern the best. Don't know who they have, but good luck on Saturday. We're going to take a timeout here. We'll be right back here to finish it up with 29 seconds to go in this varsity contest on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And there you see on your screen many of the sponsors for the athletic department. We thank all of our corporate sponsors. If you'd like to be a sponsor of the Wes-Del Athletic Department or a sponsor of the Wes-Del Sports Network, and we will gladly read what you want us to read rather than making up our own commercials for you, although I kind of have fun with it. Give me a call at 765-358-4006. That's the office. Or email me at kmealy@wes-del.org, and you can be a sponsor of the Wes-Del Sports Network. I was way off. 25 seconds to go.
Whole bunch of new Warriors in.
The young Warriors. Oh, there's a 3 in by Armagum, and he's had a nice game. As we mentioned, Coach is under the weather. Will not have a post game, so we're going to just stay with you and end it pretty quick tonight, as the Warriors are going to come out of here with a victory against Eastern. 61-43. And it doesn't count. So 61-43. The Warriors get back on the winning ways, and we're going to just take a quick short break, and we'll be right back here to finish things up. And I'm back here with Coach. We're going to finish things up here on the Star Financial, Van Mater, Reed, Realty, Caldwell Banker Realty post-game show. Very short one tonight. As we mentioned, Coach is under the weather. He's not going to join us tonight. We already let you know that. Unofficial scoring for the Eastern Comets. It looks like Kamari Butler had 6. Koken Sparger had 2. Kean Hanna had 5. Colton Lindsay, 15. Again, this is unofficial. Armagum had 9. And Abe Edwards had 5 for the Warriors. Gabe Becerra with a big game tonight of 17. Evan Lazatter had 4. Julian Carpenter with 9. Brody Becerra with 4. Josiah Love with 22. And Grayson Mealy with 3. Coach, thought it looked good for the Warriors. I thought it all started with defense.
Yeah, we started off the game with good defensive pressure. A lot better energy than what we've had in the past few games. I thought that the defense won the game tonight. Let's just break it down as simple as could be. We won the game because we held them to 43 points. You hold a team to 43 points in high school basketball, you should have a pretty good shot at winning. Thought we got good stuff tonight from Gabe Becerra. I thought, the guys that you can count on gave us what they were supposed to do. But I just thought our energy was great defensively, and not everybody's going to be a scorer. So when you look at that scorebook and you think, you know what, you got this and this from these guys, this game was won by the little things tonight, the things that we don't always talk about, but the rebounds, this limiting their second chance points, nothing easy, and the fact that we just defensively dug our heels in and did not allow them to get to the rim or get any easy shots.
I agree. It was well done from the get-go for the energy that the Warriors brought into this one. They've got to keep that energy going, especially going into Saturday.
Yep.
It's going to be a long one. We have the C team, the JV, and the varsity. As Coach mentioned, we will not be audio-wise on the air till the varsity game. But tune in. You can watch it right here. Mr. Romine, the producer, will have all 3 games for you right here from Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. Well, it was, and I want to say once again, good luck to Eastern, and good luck to Colton Lindsay, who on Saturday has a good opportunity to break the 1,000-point as a junior, and that's quite an accomplishment. So I think they've got a bright future. They have some young guys that are going to be very, very good in the future, and we enjoyed them coming to town.
Yeah.
Great to talk to Coach before.
I was going to say, everybody we ran into was so
super nice.
Yeah,
super nice.
Very nice. So our first interaction with them, really, and what a great partnership. I like this game.
I think it's going to be fun for both just because we're not in a conference together. We don't see each other in the sectional.
Right.
It's just a nice game at this time in the year to just kind of see what we're like with somebody else that we don't see all the time. So thank you to all the Eastern fans that were in watching tonight. And we want to say thank you to all of our consistent Warrior fans that are watching. And as we mentioned, hit the subscribe button so that you can catch everything. A reminder, it's not just varsity boys basketball. You can see it all 6 through 12 right here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. But on behalf of Mr. Producer, Andrew Romine, and Coach Mack, I'm Kyle Mealy. We'll see you next time on the Wes-Del Sports Network.